All three of Hargon's heroes are beaten, but if the Archdemon's last words are to be believed, our troubles are not over yet. Will this war never end until we reclaim the Mark of Moonbrooke, the symbol of peace and prosperity of this fair isle? Alas, it was lost to the enemy's clutches many decades ago. Even though our enemies are defeated, the darkness still lingers. It's as if a being of unfathomable evil approaches as we speak. There's no end to this war, we must fight day and night. There'll be peace nevermore, what a pitiful plight. Gad Zeus, shut your cacophonous cakehole, you acoustically offensive off-key oaf. Your discordant caterwauling is driving us all to distraction. Now is not the time for idle argument. If another enemy truly lurks on the horizon, then we must redouble our defenses. We must be prepared for another assault. The war is not won, there are more things to fight. We're not yet overrun, but there's no end in sight. 3 great forces are defeated, and it is all thanks to you. Alas, I cannot shake the feeling that something awful is still to come. There's still more that must be done. The monsters may be holding further forces in reserve. We must prepare accordingly. I have a terrible sense of dread, as though a great dark hand is reaching out toward us, meaning to crush us into dust. God us preserve us. Commendable work, Tran. All 3 of Hargon's heroes are defeated, thanks in no small part to your indefatigable efforts. Well, that's all of Hargon's heroes dealt with. I should be happy, but I've got a funny feeling things are about to take a turn for the worse. We may have defeated all 3 armies, but the Archdemon's dying words keep coming back to me. Are you really fated to fight forever, do you think? Thank you, Tran. Without you, we could not have withstood Scare Force's assault, let alone defeat them. I doubted that the power of creation you would be able to bring us this far, but despite my misgivings, all of our dreams are now within our grasp, mine included. Speaking of your creative powers, I have a request from His Majesty. There is something he would like you to build. He asks you to build a dungeon beneath the castle grounds. We may soon need to use it. Perhaps you could repurpose the hidden storeroom below the castle garden? I suggest you draw your blueprint there. Yeah, well maybe the king should ask me. I still suspect Warwick. Tran draws out a dungeon blueprint. Let me have a look. Yes, this should suit our purposes perfectly. Excellent work, Tran. I think it best to leave the building work to you. It would not do for one of the townsfolk to err, or otherwise, and leave the cell vulnerable to escape. Best of luck, Tran. I look forward to seeing that dungeon blueprint brought to life. No castle is complete without a dungeon. Though I wish it were not the case, Tran, our castle is in need of a dungeon. The dungeon blueprint you place in the storeroom would fill the bill nicely. I ask that you build it without delay. We won't be able to help you with the construction this time, but I'm sure you have no trouble handling this by yourself. Alright, so I need some castle walls, cell doors, cell... Okay, yeah, let me just grab everything from my chest. Oh, I kind of walled us in. I gave us the old Amontillado treatment. You know what? I also put some things on top of it. Like my wizard's workshop. Is this here to house me? Not sure cheerful music's the right thing for this one. Aha! I see you've completed work on the dungeon, just as I asked you. Thank you, Tran. To tell the truth, there have been developments. The first occupant of your newly built cell has been decided. I'm sorry, Tran. Hey, how could you do this to me? Forgive me, Malrath. Anessa has convinced His Majesty that you are too dangerous to walk free and I cannot refuse a direct command from my king. I'm not talking to you, stupid. Why, Tran? Why would you build a dungeon for them to throw me into? Just because they ask nicely? I don't want to hear your excuses. I don't even want to see your face. I didn't think you were like this. I'm sorry, this is all Anessa's doing. She must be trying to turn us against each other and leave us too busy bickering to fight back against the monsters. I went to tell His Majesty the truth, but it would be pointless. Anessa is his most trusted advisor. There's no way he would believe me over her. But I shall not give up. I will find another way. I won't rest until you're freed from here, Malrath, and the real culprit is safely behind bars. Tran, Warwick, what are you doing down here? Good heavens, what in the world was that?
Hahaha, humans been busy. Need not be gone long, they build me beautiful new castle to smash.
Lord Atlas, the humans are not to be underestimated. We will do well to destroy them now before they grow any stronger.
Hahaha, you funny, Rector. They not so tough. They all go squish soon. Until then, we have some fun. Go minions, make humans suffer for me. Make them squirm for me. Make them scream for me.
How can this be? We have only just defeated Hargon's heroes. How can they muster another army against us so soon? Atlas, the Major General of the monster's forces, has finally shown his face. We must defeat him or we are all doomed. Oh, Tran, my lamb, it never ends. How much longer must we keep fighting? What are we waiting for? Let's get out there and show Atlas's underlings who they're dealing with. Go forth, Tran. We must all work together if we are to fend off these fiends. Malroth, no! Wake up, get away from them gates. Sorry, mate, but no one's allowed near the cell, not even you. I know you're worried about your mate and all, but it'll be alright. He'll be out before you know it, you'll see. Could just break my way around, but I assume it's all sealed off. Malroth, this is... Protagonist, stand up for your friend. That was Atlas, the Major General of the monsters, and the ruler of the entire island. It seems he has no interest in fighting us now, goddess be praised, but his underlings are coming. We must drive them back. Are you ready, Tran? No. So be it. It is wise to ensure we have done all we can to prepare before we face this foe. Speak to me when you are ready. Yeah. Very well. If we are to survive, we must win this fight. There must be some way to defeat Atlas. We have only to find it. Here, take these. Lord Jeremiah gave them to me for safekeeping, but you could make better use of them than I. We have come too far to give up now. Come, Tran, for Moonbrooke. You blink, you lose. We're hardcore hippers of Hargun. Ah, down I go! Oh my, monsters. I will squish you into the dirt. Steel thyself, builder. Please, no more. We never know when the next attack might come, Tran. I think it's best to see to repairing the walls immediately. You may leave this most important of tasks in our capable hands. Base is restored to its former glory. Well fought, Tran. The invaders have been soundly repelled. But their leader still lives. So long as that monster draws breath, Moonbrooke will never know true peace. Not only because he means this malice, Atlas is the one who stole the Mark of Moonbrooke, a symbol of peace that has been handed down in the royal family for generations. But the beast is powerful beyond reckoning. I cannot even imagine how we might hope to stand against him, much less defeat him. Atlas is so mighty, he must not be annoyed. If we pick a fight, he will surely be destroyed. Silence, you fools! You abandon hope even after Tran has brought us this far? I, for one, shall never surrender. Your Majesty, you sound so kingly all of a sudden. Hold on, you aren't a monster in disguise, are you? Just not, my dear. I am and always shall be the rightful ruler of Moonbrooke. You forget so easily that the blood of the legendary Erdrick flows through my royal veins? Kingliness is the least of my virtues. I say it once more, I am the king of Moonbrooke, the scion of Erdrick. By the power of my legendary line, Atlas will be defeated. Of course, His Majesty is descended from heroes. I wager one as mighty as he could strike Atlas down with a single blow. I am no hero, Zara, my dear, as well you know. Our good friend Tran, on the other hand. Blood of hero courses through my veins, and with it, a strength beyond reckoning. Tran, I wish for you to build a weapon capable of harnessing this incredible power. I shall explain to you what must be done. You have only to give my thoughts form. Power Tower 1 Blueprint. Egad! Truly you are a credit to your trade, Tran. The Kazapple Cannon I have long dreamed of shall soon be giving form. You mean to build a Kazapple Cannon? A weapon capable of combining the power of every citizen of Moonbrooke and unleashing it upon our enemies? I thought it was mere myth. This design does not look like a cannon emplacement to me. It is nothing more than a tower. What purpose could it possibly serve? My understanding is correct. This is only one of 3 blueprints, yes? 2 towers to provide the power, and a third to house the cannon itself. I see. So this blueprint is for the first of the charging towers, then. Commendable work, young Tran. Now allow me to deliver unto you my final commandment. Construct a Kazapple Cannon and vanquish Atlas. Only with this mighty weapon can we lay the monster's major general low and bring peace back to Moonbrooke. We must all work together to build it. When it is complete, the Kazapple Cannon will be a breathtaking structure, not just a weapon worthy of a king, but one worthy of the scion of Erdrick. How now, Tran? This is surely a moment of celebration, yet you wear such a stern expression. Does aught bother you? I beg your pardon? How much longer must Maura stay in prison and dungeon, you ask? Forgive me, Tran, I know how close the two of you are. Your friend's incarceration must be vexing indeed. But no matter how much you have done for my kingdom, a wise king must heed his counsel. When Maura fights, he strikes more fear into the hearts of his own soldiers than those of our enemies. And then there is the matter of his lack of reflection in Ra's mirror. You need not fear for his safety. No harm will come to your friend, and when the time is right, he will be freed. Come, Tran. His Majesty has spoken. Let us focus our efforts on building the Kazapple Cannon so that Atlas may be slain and this ugly business ended. I may be a king, Tran, but I am first and foremost a man of Moonbrooke. I too shall aid you in the tower's construction. We shall need the materials to build it, though I hesitate to ask Tran to gather them again. After all he has done for us thus far, but nothing, dear Zara. We shall gather what resources we need to complete the blueprint. We'll show you young'uns what it means to be a builder. That's the spirit, Jeremiah. What do you say we make a contest of it? Which of us can gather the most? I see those two are full of vim and vigor as always. Unlike you, Tran. Where's your usual energy and cheer? Are you still worried about Maura? Oh, of course I am. I hear that Anessa was instrumental in convincing the king to lock him away in the dungeon. I wonder why she would do such a thing. Certainly she has long expressed misgivings about Maura's aggressive attitude, but she knew his strength served us well in the field. Whatever the truth may be, I understand your chagrin, Tran, but fear not, I'm sure your friend will be freed soon. You just need to wait a little longer. Lord Jeremiah and Lord Jerome have been gone a long while, haven't they? I do hope nothing untoward has happened to them. What do you say to this, Jeremiah? Finer marble you will never see. Do you accept defeat? Never. The cotton and wood I collected may look plain, but the quality is unsurpassed. Ah! While you were gathering that fluff and kindling, just look how many blocks of castle wall I had the people build. Ha! Anyone can build blocks like that, but these classical columns and big bold banners require real craftsmanship. Well, Tran, I hope you've proved us old-timers can still hack it. Right. That's everything in the chest. Ooh. Eek! Lord Jerome! Lord Jeremiah! Are you alright? Ho ho ho. Commendable work, you two. Now that we have the materials, we can begin work on the Kazapple Cannon. People of Moonbrooke, raise a cheer! Hip hip huzzah! As I understand it, the Kazapple Cannon will let us combine the strength of every citizen of Moonbrooke and fire it at our foes. Intriguing. I've been looking at your latest blueprint, my lamb, and it seems we'll need something called an Orb of Power to complete the structure. Myself and other people can build a tower, but you have to prepare this item. Sadly, I haven't the first clue where one would begin to look for such a thing. I believe I may be of assistance. To the north of Moonbrooke Castle, atop a cliff, stands a singular statue of the goddess, gazing out into the ocean. He watches over a lighthouse that stands off the coast, and within it rests the Orb of Power. Take Anessa and Warwick with you, and you should have no trouble retrieving this treasure. Tran, let us leave any discussion of Anessa's role in this business with Melroth till later. Whatever she is a fine soldier who may need her strength. Soon enough, the truth will out, I promise you that. Warwick, Tran, what are you two whispering about? Tran was just complaining about how hungry he was, and I was advising him of the palliative properties of snow. Well then, please find this lighthouse and bring back the Orb of Power so that we can complete the blueprint. We're all counting on you. There's no way we can bury him. Lord Atlas is too strong. Our destiny is very grim. I know that I'm not wrong. We have to get the Kazapple Cannon finished as quickly as we can. We shall need it if we mean to stand a chance against Atlas. Spiffing blueprint, Tran. Let's get the tower built, finish off the Kazapple Cannon, and blast Atlas to smithereens. We cannot complete the blueprint without the Orb of Power. Please, find the lighthouse and bring back the orb. You may find what you seek at the beacon. This must be the statue of the goddess that His Majesty told us about. But where is the beacon? I cannot see anything in the offing. I suppose we have no choice but to glide out in that direction and hope for the best. Be wary, Tran. Whirlwinds are often sighted over the seas. Be sure to avoid them, or we may face the same fate as the Air Force. Kinda cool. Wow, this is where you guys should set up shop. So this is the lighthouse His Majesty told us of, but what the devil is it doing here? Let's see. Aha! There seems to be an entrance over there. Let's see where it leads us, shall we? Now warp to the base of the beacon. Wait, is that? Look, a monster. Eek! That's strange. Wherever did that monster disappear to? Most suspicious indeed, but no matter. Come, let us press on. Very reminiscent. I kind of remember something like this in one of the Dragon Warrior. Thou who wouldst prove thyself a hero, enter in and trust thyself to thy fate. Okay. Savor the divine delight of bouncing to a higher height. Leap thou upon the springs of red and take care not to hit thy head. Or if thou wishes to careen to even higher heights, choose green, bounce once, bounce twice, bounce thrice, and soon thou shalt be higher than the moon. A strange poem. It must have something to do with these colored springs. Perhaps we should use them to scale the building from the inside and see what lies at the top. There must be a way up to the higher floors somewhere around here. Come, Tran, let us work our way upwards and keep a weather eye out for the orb of power. Guess there's a ceiling right there. This is south. O hero, who doth come in need, surrender not unto thy greed. Thou shalt not find here what thou seekest, only pain and peril bleakest. Mimic, I'm sure. Alright, so south and east are the mimic. It looks like the right way, so I'll check that out last. O hero who doth come in need, surrender not unto thy greed. Thou shalt not find here what thou seekest, only pain and peril bleakest. Is that a doll? Or is that a corpse? Tran obtains a stuffed spiked hair. Oh, I'll just have to hope that whoever dropped this got away safely. Hello, hello. Is this the topmost floor, do you think? Wait, I think I hear something. Welcome, humans! Oh, you think we got what it takes to be heroes, do you? We'll soon see about that. Tran obtains an Orb of Power. Is that? It is! The Orb of Power! Right, Job. I see that the orb wasn't named for naught. I can feel its energy from here. This shall surely aid us in defeating Atlas. Still, there is something I cannot comprehend. What was such a treasure doing here in the first place? Who built this beacon, and why? It sits alone in the ocean with naught else in sight. It somehow seems not of this world, like something out of a dream. What does it matter? We have what we came for. Let us return to the castle and complete the blueprint. Bless you. Tran completes the Power Tower 1 blueprint. Well done, my lamb. You found the lighthouse and brought back the Orb of Power. As soon as the townspeople have finished building the tower, you only have to add the orb to the top to complete the blueprint. However, I don't mean to worry you, Tran, but I must confess, I have sensed a malevolent presence moving about the castle of late. I cannot help but feel that Malra's imprisonment may not be for the good of the kingdom, but as part of some evildoer's scheme. Our chances of winning this war increase by the day, yet one among us still works with the enemy. Whoever this poor misguided soul is, it would seem they care not who wins or loses. There must be another reason for their betrayal. Bad tidings, Tran. The blueprint is finished. We need to build one more charging tower and an emplacement for the weapon itself, and our Kazapple Cannon will be complete. What's that? We also need to see Malra free from the dungeon, you say? We must tread carefully, Tran. When it comes to dealing with traitors, timing is key. If we become impatient and play our hand too soon, all may be lost. For now, let us be happy that the first tower is complete. Well, almost complete. All that remains is for you to place the Orb of Power upon the dais. Actually, you know, it doesn't matter to my guys, because we could just sail off. So, what Malrath freed? Tran, my lamb, you can leave the tower in our capable hands. There are other tasks that you, and only you, can complete. Place it somewhere appropriate. Before doing anything else, let us finish building the tower. Place the Orb of Power on the dais at its base, and it will be complete. Spiffing work, Tran. Now that the orb of power is in place, the charging tower is ready for action. His Majesty tells us that this tower, and the one that we must build next, gather up energy from the citizens of Moonbrooke. Once charged, the two towers pass this energy to the Kazapple Cannon itself, which can unleash it as a bolt of pure power. Speaking of power, Tran, you have much of it yourself. I speak not of your martial might, but of your ability to inspire others. I have an idea that may help you to lead our soldiers in battle, just as you lead the townspeople in the building work. I'll speak with the king about it. You've done us all proud, Tran. A finer tower I never did see. All that remains is to imbue it with the effervescent energies of all the men and women of this fair kingdom. People of Moonbrooke, gather hither. Raise your hands towards the tower. Offer up your strength in defense of your home. By Jove, I never knew we had so much power. As soon as one more tower and the gun itself is built, with overwhelming power will the Kazapple Cannon be built. Come, Tran, we must draw on yet more of our people's power. It is time to draw a blueprint for the second tower. Gadzooks, is this the second tower you would have us build? It looks just as splendid as the first. Completing this blueprint will bring us one step closer to defeating Atlas and restoring peace to the realm. Speaking of Atlas, I wonder why the Fiend has not attacked us yet. With his colossal strength, he could finish us off at any time he liked. Atlas longs only for destruction. No doubt he is waiting for us to finish our building work, so that when he strikes, there is all the more to destroy. All the better to break our will. That does sound like something he would do, such as the way of the children of Hargon. Be that as it may be remiss of us not to consider the alternatives. Our foe may have some other objective in mind. Whatever the case may be, our best course of action is still to build a Kazapple Cannon as quickly as we can. Indeed, and you can rely on us to do exactly that. Come everyone, Moonbrooke needs you! There's no way we can bury him. Our Lord Atlas is too strong. Our destiny is very grim. I know that I'm not wrong. As I understand it, the Kazapple Cannon will let us combine the strength of every citizen of Moonbrooke and fire it at our foes. Intriguing. We may not have your fancy training, but we are builders nonetheless. Leave these towers to us. According to His Majesty, our second tower will also require a rather unique item, the Orb of Magic. I suggest you leave the bulk of the building to us while you hunt for this unusual artifact, just like last time. I believe I may once again be of assistance. The Orb of Magic sleeps within Gwayland's Gate, far to the north of Moonahan. The cavern itself has long sunk beneath the waves, but if you, Warg, and Anessa all work together, I'm sure you won't let something like that stop you. Gwayland's Gate? I've never heard of such a place before, nor did I know of the lighthouse. From whence did you gain this knowledge, Your Majesty? Come now, Anessa. It is not the place of a soldier to question their liege. Some things I cannot share even with my most trusted of generals. Well, it seems we have a respective task. We shall continue the construction of the tower. Tran, you must find Gwayland's Gate and retrieve the Orb of Magic. Make haste to Gwayland's Gate. You may leave the construction of the tower in our capable hands, Tran. You must find the Orb of Magic, seek out Gwayland's Gate, and retrieve this crucial curio. Guwalen's Gate used to be a lovely little dungeon. Now it's sunk beneath the waves. There's something strange going on with this world. Humans, help! They're going to squish me! The slime was saying something about Guwalen's Gate. Perhaps it knows something about the place that might be useful. Looks like it fled into the water. After it! You can swim? What are you going to do to me? I'll tell you anything, just don't squish me. Oh, I know. I bet you want the treasure hidden at the back of Guwalen's Gate, don't you? It's a long way to go if you can't breathe underwater. You'd drown before you get halfway there. Maybe those big clams would come in useful. If you breathe the air bubbles they blow out, you might make it all the way to the end of the tunnel. Go ahead and try it. Just watch for the men of war. If they sting you, you'll be stung for some slime. If you can grab the bubbles that the clams breathe out from slime to slime, you might be able to make it all the way to the end of Guwalen's Gate. If you're going to give it a shot, watch out for the men of war. Their stingers can freeze you in your tracks, and nobody likes being frozen. I'll give you claws for concern. What a crappy day. Tran obtains an orb of magic. Seriously, you guys are gonna talk now? Is that the orb of magic? With that, we can complete the second tower. Jolly good. Let us return to Moonbrooke Castle without delay. No, we're gonna delay. Let's look around a little bit. Well, well, so you found Guwalen's Gate and retrieved the orb of magic? Excellent work, Tran. Ho, ho, ho. The second tower is all but complete. Now that we have the orb, we can place the final finishing touch. From whence did the lighthouse and the Guwalen's Gate spring forth, you ask? Do you not recall, Builder, what I mentioned to you previously? I said that your time on this island may reveal to you the dark secret at the heart of this world. Neither the lighthouse nor Guwalen's Gate are what they once were. Moonbrooke Castle, too, is not how it should be. Yes, it was once razed to the ground by Hargan's hordes, but the people returned, they rebuilt it. I know not how I know this, or what it might mean. All I know is that I know it. Ever since I heard the peal of the builder's bell, 1,000 clouded memories of this world arose within my mind, and just as many questions. I intend to get to the bottom of this riddle. Rest assured that I shall keep you apprised of developments in my investigation. Tran completes the Power Tower 2 blueprint. Ah, Tran, just the man I wanted to speak with. It seems the blueprint for our second tower is now complete. With these two structures and an emplacement to hold the weapon itself, the Kazapple Cannon will finally be ready to fire. Of course, our latest building is lacking one finishing touch, the Orb of Magic. Once both towers and the emplacement are finished, the Kazapple Cannon will finally become operational. But our second tower isn't finished just yet. You would still need to place the Orb of Magic on the dais. Spiffing, the Orb of Magic looks to be positioned perfectly, and with that, the tower is complete. Soon we shall have a legendary weapon under our command. I knew that His Majesty's bloodline would provide some benefits. What the legends say about the Kazapple Cannon is true. It would allow anybody, be they human or monster, to wield one of the most powerful spells in history. By the way, Tran, I saw you and His Majesty speaking in hushed tones a little earlier. What topic were you discussing that necessitated such secrecy? It is only natural that a king should have his secrets. It is a position of much responsibility, and doubtless much pressure too. But is there any truth so sensitive that a king must keep it from his own people, the people he pledged to shepherd through life's storm? I know not. Goddess be praised, the second tower is complete at last. All that remains is to build the final tower and provide the energy to power it. We must combine the might of every man and woman in the Moonbrooke. Right you are. Come, my subjects, raise your hand and offer your strength. I'm not a subject, why do I have to do this? Gadzooks! The tower is positively brimming with energy! Huzzah! We are one step closer to completing the Kazapple Cannon. I can't wait to give Atlas a taste of his own medicine. Indeed. Our final battle fast approaches. Tran, please do the honors and draw up a design for the main tower. Tran draws out a cannon tower blueprint. Fine work, Tran. This blueprint looks like it will make for a sound and sturdy platform for our ultimate weapon. Once this emplacement is complete, the Kazapple Cannon itself will rest safely upon it, ready to blast anyone foolish enough to attack us. And then, by the goddess's will, we may be able to defeat mighty Atlas himself. What say you now, Anessa? Now that victory is within our grasp, do you still believe we are fated to fight forevermore? Remember, Warwick, that pride comes before a fall. I shall not speak to our chances of winning the peace until it is won. Honestly, Anessa. Gadzooks, now is not the time for such pointless sophistry. We have a Kazapple Cannon to construct. Moonbrooke's time is almost at hand. With this weapon, we shall break free of our fate and end this accursed war once and for all. Raise a cheer, friends. Hip hip huzzah! Tran, it seems we need another special item to complete the Kazapple Cannon, the Orb of Heroes. Ah yes, I do not wish to be the bearer of bad news, but I'm afraid that artifact rests in the heart of Hell itself. Retrieving it will be no easy feat. Hell itself, you say? I dare say Anessa and I alone shall not suffice this time. We shall need to muster a small army. Your Majesty, I believe the time has come to entrust Tran with our newly built war banner. The soldiers of Moonbrooke shall march under one flag. Indeed, Tran, the banner is yours. May it serve you well in your quest to retrieve the Orb of Heroes. It's so tiny! With that war banner, you can lead our entire army. With you at the vanguard, I know we cannot fail. Brandishing the war banner is no different to wielding a weapon, but simply having it equipped is enough to rally our soldiers to your side. Should you swing the flag as you would a sword, it will inspire the warriors around you, making them fight all the harder. Perform a spinning slice, meanwhile, will rally our army to your side. If they should already be gathered around you, it will give them the order to stand down. Ah, what use is all this blathering when you could just try it yourself? Go, Tran, equip the war banner and wield it at will. With the war banner equipped, press and hold Y to charge up your energy, then release the button to summon soldiers to your side. Repeat the process to disband them. Smashing display, Tran, you swing that war banner like a seasoned standard bearer. I had hoped Anessa would be the one to lead my army into battle, but I see now that you are far more worthy of the role. Now with the full military might of Moonbrooke at your back, you could fulfill His Majesty's request and lead the charge into the heart of hell itself. And I shall march at your side. So long as we are all together, we have nothing to fear. What's that? Malroth would want to come too? Can we not release him from the dungeon? Forgive me, but the seeds of distrust, once sown, are not so easily weeded out. His presence would only cause problems. Now is not the time, but it will be soon, I promise. Well then, it seems all your preparations are in order. It is time to reveal what I know about the Orb of Heroes and its whereabouts. It is time for you to find the final piece in this puzzle, the Orb of Heroes. I know where you can find it. Alas, it is the nearest thing to hell that this accursed world has. Renderak. All pain and suffering in this realm seeps from Renderak. To gaze upon this wretched place is to know the greatest depths of despair. The fate of our realm rests upon your shoulders, brave Tran. Lead my army into the darkness and bring back the light. Your Majesty, is it really wise to send our entire military force on this expedition? What of the castle? Who will protect the people while the army are away? Nessa, you just don't want to ever see us win this war, do you? If we hope to ever see peace again, we must prevail on this mission, and for that we need every soldier we've got. Red Zeus, when you put it like that, you leave me no choice. You have my sword. It may not be much to look at, but there's life in that old dog yet. Then it is decided. Ready the war banner, Tran. Lead the troops into Renderak and recover the Orb of Heroes. Hello, Goomans. What are you doing here? You're not planning on going into that cave, are you? It leads all the way to a place called Renderak, though most people just call it Hell. It's so scary to make your knees wibble and wobble. At least that's what I've heard. I wobble too oozily as it is, so I've never been there myself. But if you insist on gooing, I won't stand in your way. In fact, I might even pray to Hargoon that your deaths won't be too gruesome. Fade your head, Goomans. This tunnel should lead straight to Renderak. I have a bad feeling about this. This whole place reeks of monsters and vicious ones to boot. Indeed, have your war banner equipped and ready, Tran. We must not take any chances. Equip the war banner and press Y to wave it. The nearby soldiers will be encouraged to fight harder. There are 3 power levels, each stronger than the last. I'm kind of curious if there's anything special for doing it without the army. At Zeus, that was a fierce fight, and we haven't even arrived in Renderak yet. We'll be lucky to make it there and back in one piece. Is aught the matter, Tran? You seem distracted. You wonder what Malroth is doing at the moment. Not much, I imagine. He's still locked in a dungeon after all. Oh, mighty Malroth, master of destruction. Oh, it's you again. What do you want this time? You thought the builder was your friend. But he has betrayed you. He has left you to rot in this dungeon. No, you're wrong. He just... Oh, mighty Malroth, do you still not see the truth? The builder is an agent of creation, and you are the master of destruction. There can be no harmony between you. You many times do I have to tell you? You've got the wrong guy. I'm not some master of destruction, okay? Then why is it you cannot build? Why did the mirror that reveals all things true form reflect naught but a void? Do not deny the truth. Free yourself from this torture. Destroy Almighty Malrath. Destroy all around you and embrace your true existence. You are a god, and you may be a god again. Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up! Get out of my head! Tran, are you alright? Pull yourself together, man. We're almost at Renderat. This is the cave where I mined the marble, isn't it? It is. Last, have we come to a dead end? Perhaps not. It seems the wall is made entirely of ice. You should be able to break through it easily enough, right, Tran?